Well, folks, Well, folks, hello and welcome back to Relaxing Woodshop. My name's David.
My name's Christopher.
Are you still Christopher?
I'm still Christopher.
Nothing's changed. Awesome. So, this week, what are we doing this week, Christopher?
What are we doing this week?
Well, I kind of did tell you. Can you remember?
Chopping board.
Hey! So, I was wondering if it was actually going to be an embarrassing quiet silence there, so it was, but you did alright there. Yeah, we're going to do a chopping board this week. It's something I've been wanting to do. I've watched some guys on some of the shows doing chopping boards. Some guys have been using wood and clamping things together, or sometimes have been using just a block on its own, planing it, putting it through the bandsaw and getting it all nice. So that's what I want to do. I don't want to put any glue on this one. I want to do a beautiful big chopping board. I'm not too sure about the thickness. I'll let you see the thickness and decide what we're going to do as the show goes on, because you know we do this off the bat as it works through. So I'm going to use some spalted beech, so I am, and then I'm going to use a food safe, child safe Danish oil that you can put on so you can actually eat from it. Now, I've seen some of the prices of these. Have you seen the prices online? It's disgusting for a proper one, so it is. So, but we have a good friend up at Ray's Sawmill, and I was up buying some of the bigger bits of wood that I wouldn't be able to get at the Temple Patrick Woodshed, which you get on from return stuff. So he sorted me out with this bit of wood while I was there. So big shout out to Ray's Sawmill in Crumlin. So it is. So anything else you want to say, Christopher?
Well, what are our subscribers at this week?
Do you not know? Fantastic. So the subscribers is at 429. It is, isn't it? So we're just, it's amazing just how much it's just grown.
500 by Christmas.
And a free pen to UK
And
or
a free
Ireland. Ooh, a pen. No, but it's nice. It's nice. Yeah. Because yeah. So anything else? No. Let's get going.
So here we go with the ingredients list for this week. As you can see, very basic. We'll have our lovely spalted beechwood, and we're actually going to go for like the butcher block kind of chopping board, so very thick. So we'll plane it down, get it nice and smooth, and then cut it out in the shape on the bandsaw. And then we have our Danish oil that was mentioned earlier. As you can see here, food and toy safe. Very noticeable. But yes, as Dad said,
the reason he's emphasising that because he looked at it for 30 seconds and couldn't, and said, "Dad, where does it say food and toy safe?"
I wasn't sure.
Yep.
But yeah, so we'll be getting that all oiled up and it'll be finished off nicely. So let's get chopping.
Oh. I just wanted to take a wee second out and just make everybody aware of a new entrepreneur, an upcoming guy in Northern Ireland, AD Custom Cut. Go on to his Facebook page. I'll put a wee link at the bottom there, and have a quick nose at some of his photos here. Some of the work is fantastic. It really is. Very young fella, under 20, and already in the epoxy, live edge, etc. So please have a wee look, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it as much as I have. Well, this is another one here where we just have to take our time, just keep on putting it through the machine. I'm doing very fine cuts here just to make sure that we don't pull on the wood itself. Okay folks, so what we've done now is that is all planed down. The grain in this is just fantastic. The more I planed at it, the more excited I got about the design. But when you plane, not only do you get a natural tiniest amount of heat, but you also reveal something. So we've revealed this crack here, and we've revealed a wee bit of softer wood there. Now in any normal thing that would be okay, but with a chopping board you can't have any sort of water ingress and that on it. So the shape that we had originally designed is completely gone. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a U-turn here with a handle bit here, and then run it along, missing that, and then curving it up on both ends. So this side's planed, as you can see, gorgeous, fully planed here. So when it goes down on the table, there's no wiggle room on either side there. So it is a lovely piece of wood. So now we'll get on to the bandsaw and get the shape. Then we'll get on to the router to edge the shapes to make them smoother edging. And then the fun part, sanding. Okay guys, so now what we need to do is get it onto the sander, curve all those edges smoother. We'll change that to the small one to go in between there and give it a nice rounder shape. Alright? Okay folks, so here we are, now we're on to the drill. We went for a 32 mil, so 3.2 centimetres, that's right. And what we're going to do is we're going to drill through there. Now we're not going to go the complete way through it, because what I want to do is when I'm just having that wee bit coming through the other end, we'll flip it over and do the other side so don't blow out any of the fibres in the wood. And then we are on to sanding, so we are. So I'll be honest with you, probably should have cut it in half. The sanding involved in that and the weight of this, everything you're doing with it, there's a lot of work in it now. It's absolutely beautiful, and I can see why some people that went online, Chris and me were looking at them there. One ever so slightly thinner than this. Some guy was asking, what was it, 200 quid, Christopher?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Mental, so it is. But it's fun and it's beautiful, so it is. But I would never spend £200 on a
chopping board.
Chopping board, thanks, Chris. That's what we're doing this week. Chopping board. Here we go.
Why was it chopping board?
Don't know why it was a chopping board.
Because the knife was very dull.
That's so bad. Okay folks, we're on the home sand. Home stretch. Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to work up our sand. So we're going to start right from our 120 grit and work our way up in stages. So we are. I like watching Stumpy Nubs, something like that. It's a wood show. Very, very good. And he's very informative about what type of sandpaper and all the machines to use. Am I boring you there? Chris just decided to check his phone for text now, but exciting that you want to tell the rest of us? No.
We might put a phrase onto the chopping board, but I can't come up with something because I have writer's block.
Writer's block. What on earth is wrong with you today? Okay, let's keep going. Well, folks, there we have it for another week at the Relaxing Wood
Shop.
It's not often you finish all my sentences. That's not fair. I thought we were doing really well there. You're in one of your moods today, so you are, between all these new puns and jokes about my beautiful, absolutely fantastic butcher's chopping board. Butcher's block chopping board. Only because it started out something and completely changed to something different once the wood started to tell me what it wanted. I got one. The wood tells me. Speaking to the wood.
Wood Whisperer.
No, that's another guy. And it's a really good show.
Well,
Sponsored by Typon. There you go. So, thank you so much for watching. Anything else you want to say, Christopher?
No, just remember, guys, 500 subscribers. Trying to get them in
By
a fair
Christmas.
chance of pen.
A nice pen. We're going to do a nice pen. I'm thinking of using a very nice type of wood. Maybe an African blackwood or panga panga or purple heart. If you like purple heart. So, thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you in about a fortnight's time on the
Relaxing Wood Shop.
We nearly did. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye bye.